Hey guys, Ace Oasis here. And I just wanted to take a minute to talk while I was playing guitar. And I wanted to talk about some of the new gear I've got and give you guys my thoughts and whatnot of what I've picked up. The newest amplifier I've picked up is the Wong's HD15. Um, and it is a great piece of gear. I cannot stress that enough. Pretty much my entire life of guitar, I've been looking for that. It's not expensive when it comes to tube heads. I mean, you have the Bogners and stuff that will reach $3,000 plus. I mean, if you look as far as Dumble, the sky's the limit with the price of a tube head. I traded my old Valve King. Well, I didn't trade it. I sold it to my buddy, and with the money I picked up this crate and the GX412. And before that, I had a Marshall JMP 1C, which is Marshall's attempt at a 1-watt plexi. Before that, I had a Crate V5, which was a 5-watt Class A. I've had an original Block 5150. I've had the Blues DeVille. I've had a Blues, not a Blues, a Blues DeVille, the 212 40-watt version. I've had a lot of amps. I can't even think of half of the amps I've had. I've Laney, Marshall, Fender, Crate, Wong's, and my entire tone search I've been looking for has been the Wong's. Something small. Obviously, it's half the size of the 100-watt crate head. Powerful. It can run both these 412s, no problem. Loud enough. If you can't get it with two 412s, what the hell are you doing? Unless you're Man-O-War. It's got cleans that are on par with the old Fender Champs. It's got the crunch that's on par with the old Marshalls. It's got everything I'm looking for in an amp. Case in point. Down my right. It's got the nice chimey cleans. I mean, some people will be like, "That's not Fender cleans." Well, whatever. Screw them. I like it. Crunch. Oh, and that was with the bright off, by the way. Okay, so it's not fully there, but I mean, it's there. And, myself being, it's a little loud, right in my ear. It's a little, it's there for the crunchies. But when I want to take it to the next level, it's also there. Like I said, it's there. Let's switch her back to the quiet channel. And like I said, I've used almost every single piece of gear that I, a broke ass motherfucker, can get my hands on. Like I said, you name it, I've probably had something from that brand. Without going into boutique levels, and I've been lucky in my life that I've gotten pretty great deals on a lot of the gear I've had. And I've also been through a lot of hard times where I've had to sell the gear that I've had. And I can't put into words just how happy I am with that Wong's HD15. Like I said, it can do pretty much any sound I'm looking for. I'm not a great guitarist. I know this. Y'all know this, especially if you're watching my shit. But like, it has opened up pathways for me to be like, oh, I can do this now, as opposed to trying to fight and get this thing to get the sound I want, or to get my old gear to get the sound I want. The closest I had found before this was the 6505 MH. Great head too. Cleans, not so much. But this amp is built better than almost everything I've had. It sounds better. The noise floor is far lower on it than almost every gear that I've had. And it's amazing. And I can't put into words for you guys just how great it sounds in person, how much that it fills the room. It makes the sounds that I want to make. It's not hard to dial in. It's not hard to figure out what the hell I want to do, how to make it do what I want it to do, and it's just a great little amp. And I know a lot of people will say, oh, it's made in China, they don't care for their people. I was talking with Jeff the entire time that the whole pandemic has been going on, and what they were doing as a company just kind of strikes me as exactly what I'd want them to do as a company. They treat their people right. As soon as they found out, they went on quarantine, they shut down processing. They did everything that a good company should have done. And their amps are built by a small team. It's nice. It's boutique level. Well, maybe not this one, but the hand wired series. Those are boutique. Those are point to point turret board. Like, they are perfectly able to match, if not exceed, anything that Fender or Marshall are putting out. This fucking blows everything I've had out of the water. And I mean, like I said, I've had a lot of fucking gear. I've had gas my entire guitar playing life, and I have been playing guitar for almost 20 years. Not consistently straight, but it blows everything I have used out of the water, bar nothing. And one of the reasons why I personally really like my Wangs is because it's hard for me to play guitar. I have done serious damage to my left hand, my right hand, both hands, shoulders, body. I've messed up every single part of my body when it comes to guitar playing. I've got a screwed up wrist. I can barely bend my pinky. I've smashed it with a truck. I've nailed it to my ring finger. I've cut my index finger almost in half. I put a fucking router through my hand when I make guitars, when I do all sorts of stuff. And it hurts to play guitar. I'm not going to lie. But the hurt goes away when I hear the sound that comes out of my setup with this amp. And it's been a really hard year. And from the fruits of my hardship, I've got a guitar that I absolutely fucking love. I've got pretty damn good gear. And I've finally made a step into music and playing that a lot of thanks is due to Jeff with Wong's and that amp. And it's just really nice to be able to say that I love my Wongs. I do. I love that stupid head so much because it makes me want to play guitar. And like I said, it hurts for me to play guitar. Every day that I pick up this guitar, it's because I like the sound that comes out of that. And I can't say any more about it than that little fucking head makes me a better player because it makes me want to play. And it makes me want to play, and it makes me want to tell people about it. And I can't put into words the amount of power that stupid little amp has. Like, all day, every day, I would always be like, well, what about this amp? What about this amp? What about this amp? And then I started talking with Jeff, and he said, check out the HD15. I'll post a video for you. And he posted a video for me. It's snowballed from there. And I've always wanted a small, high gain, clean, moderate amp, and now I have it, and it's amazing. It's exactly what I've been wishing for almost 20 years. And now that I have it, now that I fucked up my body so bad that it hurts to play, and Lord only knows that I don't have time for it. I've got 5 kids. I don't have time for it. I have to come out here at 8 o'clock at night, 9 o'clock at night, once the kids went to bed, to try and plink around on the guitar. And before it was like, I don't care. With this, I don't care. It didn't give me the like, yeah, let's play guitar that the Wong's does. And that's there's nothing more that can be said about that other than I don't want to play guitar other than to hear that because it's the sound in my head. And that that is the purpose of a piece of gear, if you ask me. It's to give you the sound in your head, make you want to play, make you think about playing all day. All because of a fucking amp. There's a testimonial for you. I may be no one to you, but that is the power of Wong's. Now I'm going to go back to playing this. You guys be good. Have a good night.